get something to eat. I don't know. Probably like, mm,
No, I forgot. You had asked me something. Okay. So you let you up?
mm, I'm thinking.
You can't get up and do that right now.
Do what?
Eat something.
No, that's fine. I'll probably go get something to eat. Uh, you went live already?
Yeah, I'm about to sit down right now, but so they can hear you.
Oh, bro.
What you want to do? You're not gonna be able to get up. Let me let you up.
Yeah, I'll go real quick. Yeah. Nah, you. That's good. I'll come back. Oh, that's fire though. Yeah. All right. See you. I'll call you. All right. All right.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Um, my name is Lynn. This is Divine Lynn. I am a tarot card reader, amongst other things, and I'm gonna do a collective reading. Okay. I want today's reading to be focused on healing. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit of tarot. I'm not gonna dive in too deep, but I wanted to do healing mainly with the oracle, and I do have some finance cards out there. I'm looking at them, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. For a couple things. So make sure you like the live. I see that's happening already. Thank you so much to everybody. Make sure you like the video on your way in. If you're watching it on the replay, make sure you're watching, you're liking after or leaving a comment or whatever. Personal readings are available. The descriptions in the YouTube video. Um, I offer questions, okay, and yes or no's. But there is a donation to the Cashapp, which is available in my bio, um, which will also give you a link to get on the list for a personal reading if that's what you want. They're $25. One-on-ones are available also, but all that information is on the link in the bio and also on YouTube in the description. Okay? So I think that's that. Let's roll some dice. I hope everybody's feeling blessed on this Thursday. You know, encouraged. Let's change this. I don't know if I want to hear that. We're almost there. Tomorrow's Friday. So close to Thanksgiving. The holidays are coming. Just one day at a time. The holidays can be difficult for many. So let's be kind to each other. Thank you so much for the likes on the live. I need my retainer. Do I want to put it on? I'm going to put it on. Oh no, it's like security thing. I'm not sure what it is. I've grown attached to the thing. It's weird. Anyway, what do we got in my hand here? The signs. Tell me how you guys are. Thank you for the gift. Hi. I didn't even see. Oh, look at you. Hi, how are you? That AI thing be messing me up sometimes. Oh, look at the gift. Thank you so much for the gift so far. It's so sweet. Good morning. It's still morning. We still have 30 minutes yet. Oh, that's so nice. I'm good. I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. I can't complain, you know? I got up really early this morning and tried to do a different order to the day, which was ambitious, but I did it. Was it as, rambunctious as I would usually do it? No. But what I was really working on was getting to each goal at a particular time. And then I'll work on how smooth and how productive each goal is as I do it. That was really my focus today. Because I felt like as I grow in some areas, yeah, I know, I feel you on that. But I wake up early anyway, and I never go back to sleep or anything like that. So if that's the case, then more things should be getting done within the time that I am awake. And that's the thing. Less doom scrolling, less, I don't know what it is, but all the in between things, you know? Or maybe if I can consolidate those things to one time of the day after I get to the things that I really want to do. Or what I'm trying to change is excelling in one area and lacking in others. I feel like that's every busy mom's thing, right? Or anyone that has a lot of goals that they're trying to achieve, right? I'm trying to meditate, drink lots of water, eat whole foods, exercise, have a hobby, work a 9 to 5. Those are a lot of things to balance, right? That's why I wanted to do healing, because that's usually the last thing that we ever get to until we have to, or until it becomes a problem in some sort of area in our life, you know? I know hitting snooze is a tough one, but it's like mind over matter, man, for real. Like, I've done so many things so many times. It's like there's literally nowhere else to go but where you're at. Like, literally. You feel me? There's literally nowhere else to go. So it's like, okay, let's say your goal was to not hit snooze today, but you did. Is there really you're not losing anything to try to hit it tomorrow, not hit it tomorrow, is there? So, like, giving up sometimes doesn't really make sense because, like, what else are you doing? If you're gonna give up, are you gonna do something else? You're just gonna give up and do nothing? That's why I don't understand people who get mad at people who try. Like, okay, maybe it wasn't successful, or maybe it wasn't as, so when someone else does it grand or whatever, but they tried. I don't know. I feel like I'm going everywhere here. Let's get the signs. I hate when that happens. What sign is that? Taurus on the ground. And I had number 1. So maybe somebody's a life path 1 and Aquarius too. What? Wow, that's crazy. The way it hit that floor like that was so loud. I'm gonna keep it. But I hate when it falls off the table. That's Taurus. I feel like somebody is definitely um yeah. There's a lot of force behind that, yeah. I want to say put their foot down, but that's not really what I'm trying to say. I feel like somebody's busting out of something like that. Something with that sound is significant, and Aquarius too. And then I got number 1, but that's not what I was trying to roll. So let's get the proper die. This is not supposed to be here. Hey, darling. Let's put this right here. This one here. There it is. Let's roll this one. Thank you for the rolls. Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you for the likes. Oh my God, we're at 2K already. That's nice. What's the goal for today? Should at least have a goal every day, right? I got Aries. Aries, Taurus, and Aquarius. What an interesting combination. So that looks like something that is in somebody's birth chart. That's giving me look at the areas in your birth chart and see where those, you know, where those resonate, and the number one. So some of you may know this already as confirmation, because that's what one is really. Neptune is here twice too. I don't know why it got so cold. It's freezing all of a sudden. 40K? Okay, I like that. And I like you suggesting a number. How cool is that? Yeah, that's cool. Let's do it then. So 40K. I need to think of a way to structure a goal for you too, but I'm thinking that's not a job. Let's see, what are the planets? That was nice and neat. Thank you. So Jupiter, some expansion. Jupiter gives me abundance too. I think that is, yeah, that is Mercury. And it's upside down because we are in Mercury retrograde. So there's something about communication. May not be the best right now, which is understandable. Ooh, what is with that? Okay, so North Node. So I'm talking about. I was like, damn, I don't know. I remember, but that's the North Node. So we have maybe a possible Aries, Taurus, or Aquarius. First house is significant in their North Node. Mercury is significant, but also Mercury retrograde because we are in Mercury retrograde right now, like possibly even the thick of it. And Jupiter, abundance, expansion. It's interesting. Okay, let's do some tarot. Yes, thank you very much for the gifts. I do agree. And the likes and the taps. Let's see. Thank you. I think that's JB, right? Thank you, JB. Because last time it was here and we reached it. I feel you on that, right? So you want to go for 50K? We need that. But we need to we need shares, all that, because people need to see the live. I can't put that whole 50K on the 7 of us. You feel me? Like, people need to also enter the room all the way. I can't put that 50K on you and Brittany. You and Brittany and Adapt and them. Like, I know y'all mess with me. But I need other people to see the live so it can grow. Oh, thank you. But I'm feeling that 50K. I don't see why it should be anything less. I'm trying to get to 100K, honestly, because I'm trying to see what Adapt is talking about. But anyway, there you go. See, I can't say those things, because if I do, then I'm going to get in trouble. So, thank you, JB. Or was that you that said that? I think it was. Or Jen? I know Jen being here too. Yeah, it was. Yeah. You're funny. Okay, let's see. What's in the tarot for the collective? What's the most important message? We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at a general because who knows who needs to hear what, right? And then we'll get. I just won't go to any other really messy decks because my spirit can't handle it. Okay, my spirit cannot handle it. Okay, I really, really need peace. I do. I'd like to stay in that energy. I'm really not trying to read nothing too crazy. No offense, even though sometimes that's needed because I definitely be in them rooms too. But if you want a message that's, going to help you grow, Because the healer needs healing too. But when the healer needs healing, they have to heal themselves. You know, like a butterfly, like, anything that has to regenerate just on its own. Like a solar panel. All right. What's the message, Holy Spirit? Me too. I know, me too. I'm on it. What's up with Big Paw? Oh, with the gifts. Thank you. All right, Spirit. What's the message? Past energy. One card at a time. Whoa. That flew in reverse. A king of cups in reverse. But I specifically asked for past energy, so that's what it's looking. Future. Okay. Everything's falling in reverse. Compromise. Solutions. So conflict in reverse. Okay. No, I said future. All right, fine. Present. Remember that, okay? Present and future is flip flopped. That is significant. All right, whatever. Future. Damn. Consistency, practical, reliable, patience. I don't know. Let's just flip it here. Like that. Tell me more about this King of Cups in reverse. Let's move this out the way. What is this King of Cups in reverse? A stalemate, difficult decision, hidden choices, coming to a crossroads, opposing forces, possibly with the Emperor. So there was a decision that needed to be made. Maybe you made the decision at some point. What's this Two of Swords? Yeah, it was about being in this relationship. This is past energy. Okay. Yeah. Ten of Swords, painful ending. Okay. So what's the Knight of Pentacles then? That is present. Working on what? Practical, consistency. Oh, four Ace of Wands, a new beginning. This could be a guy. Maybe the guy in your energy, or maybe I'm talking to him, I'm not sure. I saw an Emperor. Could be about an Emperor, book, magic, somebody's manifesting a new beginning. So what's the compromise? In the future, there's going to be a solution to a conflict of some sort. Are you going to get past resentment? What's that? Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Need for control or frugality, holding on. That's future. There goes another King of Wands, another masculine. Tell me more. Yeah, they're holding on to a new beginning, idea of a new beginning. Basically, that's what it is. What's the advice for the collective? The advice? Magic. Okay. To manifest. Something about manifesting. Take action. Yeah, see, look at this. The Emperor, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Like, he was juggling. or trying to prioritizing, like getting things in order. Juggling doesn't always necessarily mean with another person. It could mean just things, life, you know? Yeah. Delay. This is in reverse. This is in reverse. Mm-hmm. So an Ace of Cups was delayed. See? A new love or whatever. It's right behind this delay is the Ace of Cups. See? And following your heart. Somebody's burdened. Very, very interesting perspective. Very interesting. Okay. Do we really want to go more? I don't know. What happened in the Four Wands? It was something about giving and receiving. Balance. Six of Pentacles. A tough decision about that. Either somebody stopped sharing, stopped wanting to share, or that, because there's a Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords about what? A Four Wands. What about the Four Wands? Giving and receiving. So there's some sort of either imbalance there, or some, even if somebody stopped, that is an imbalance because they stopped. So either somebody, it was either a monetary thing, or somebody was, maybe somebody even poured more than another person, something about that. And the Knight of Pentacles and this Ace of Wands here with this new beginning. Clarity and victory. I just said that. I just read this on my morning read. If you look at it, the one that's on my page, my short, or on TikTok and on Instagram. They usually coincide. But there's some sort of clarity. I don't know. It's because this is what's bringing this is also bringing a victory, a breakthrough. See, again, this is crazy. Talking about, oh, I'm outside washing my cards this morning like I'm not gonna read on love. 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 Son, like it's like it's ridiculous. Tell me more. That's the Four of Swords. Yeah, forward movement, painful ending, Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away. So that's why I don't get the victory. I did see healing though. So maybe this person's healing from this. What's the Six of Wands? Hierophant. Oh, the victory is the transformation maybe of this person into a Hierophant. May have been a painful ending, but it's still a victory because I guess because every ending is a beginning, or the end of something that has to do with an organization, an association. This is giving me, this could be anything, a church, if you know what I mean. Ending to that, transformation to that. After this breakthrough, somebody's, it's not in reverse, or somebody could end and transform into the Hierophant. Take it where it resonates. If this person isn't transforming in that way, then maybe it's not that, or maybe it's both, or maybe a person is a part of some sort of religious group that they are transforming their relationship with that group. I don't know. You know better than me. But that's the meaning of that. Let me see. What's the Hierophant? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I was thinking in my head, if the Three of Pentacles comes out or something like that, then I know it's some sort of collaboration or another person, but it's not. It's still like an energy card, Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. I think the Hierophant is this person. What's the Hierophant? And this being the Hierophant is an Ace of Pentacles for this person. Wow. Okay, this is different. Tell me more. Being the higher, transforming into a Hierophant is an Ace of Pentacles in itself for this person. Very interesting. Very good. That's good. Yeah. It's not. It's not. I may be for some, but more so, look, balance. This person is a Hierophant. Very nice. Okay, so tell me about the Page of Cups. I don't even know if I want to do this. Something feels like I shouldn't even read cards. Like, there's a stalker, yo. I know, I can feel it in the energy. I'm trying to ignore it, but it's more so annoying than anything else. But it's a victory here and celebration. And Spirit knows it too, because the readings are not, they're like encoded. And there's so much that I'm not saying with so much enthusiasm because I know that someone is stalking this person, or the person attached to this person, or something. The collective in itself is being watched through readings by people that they don't want to know about their new beginnings, their successes, because these same people have been creating blockages for them. They know. Everybody knows. It's not a secret. You're not. We see you. And if anything, you're just annoying. You know? You ever like taking a test at school, or you're doing something, or you're paying at the register, and there's somebody that's just too close to you? It's like, bro, proximity. I don't think that you're ever going to release the gaze. I don't think it's possible. And it's fine. But proximity, it's too much. It's annoying. And it's to the point where it's even so annoying on an energetic level. Light teams don't want to deliver messages the way they want to because you're there. And there's no way to really hide. That's the thing. Stalkers they think they can hide. That's the thing. Especially when you're in the background doing energy work. Even if it's just evil eye. Even if it's just a person that you're not no longer attached to anymore. Even if it's not intentional. But if the reading turns out to be not about you, click off. If you're listening and you're like, you know what? This is about so and so. And I'm tired of hearing about this person. Click off. The energy will change. You tired of hearing it? Click off. Unless you really want to hear it. Because I can feel it. The messages are not the same. I don't even have... I have the alarm ringing inside saying that. But I don't want to just stop reading on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody is a weirdo. No matter what, you know, no matter what the situation is, or what life hands you, or how many times people are weird as hell, not everyone is a weirdo. A lot of people are, but not everybody. Unfortunately, many people are. Some of their weirdness can even be tolerable, right? Because we're all different. I'm even weird. But some people just let their fucking demons just take over, bro. Like, come on, get that shit. It's coming out of your collar, bro. Like, it's out of control. I don't know. This is still, I'm just barely off spiritual milk, honestly, for real. I'm just now getting on solids. So I don't know what's going to come of this. But I know it cannot go on for too long. So I ain't never seen nothing develop like this. And I ain't never heard of it, about all the stories I've been listening to. But, I mean, when you have a situation where there's someone in the background that just never stops, what happens? Do they just keep going till they, like the Energizer Bunny, till they just die out? I be asking God that sometimes, like, bro, you're not gonna intervene? Just gonna let that person crash out? So I guess in a sense that's a prayer for them. Because it's like, and then if you have to keep going, maybe something about what you're doing is not working. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, there's a reason to celebrate here with this new beginning. Or that, yeah, that's the future. That's why I was there, because it's like I don't even want to go on the future because I don't want to jeopardize anybody's stuff. So that's not fair. And it's like, that's why you gotta get personal readings, bro. You can't really be, because you be thinking you be in the reading and your op is in the bottom like, yeah, girl. Shit, I've heard things where, I'm not accusing any of my moderators, but don't think for 1 second. Don't think for 1 second. No. But anyway, I know that's a possibility. You feel me? Duh. Come on now. Stupidity or something like that. But I'm not gonna be on here acting all crazy, paranoid all the time. But I'll tell you one thing. I ain't been through all this shit for nothing. You feel me? So I'll just leave it at that. But anyway. Yeah, man. There's gonna be reasons to celebrate. But I feel with this particular collective, I'll say this. If you're in readings and like people are very, very explicit about what it is that they're saying you're going to receive openly, and it's not like a personal reading, I would be cautious. Because I feel like maybe it's just, if it's your reading, it's your reading. Who am I to say? But the person that I'm talking to, Spirit is trying, you have a situation. You're not just going to go in, because your details are being stalked. So you need to be, not only is Spirit trying to do that on that end, but you need to exude that same, discretion. If you're trying to cut this pattern of people stepping in the way of this time of your life. That's just my opinion. That's just what I'm on. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You don't have to do much. I'm telling you. Everything, listen to what he's saying. All things work out. So everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. It's almost like the more you do something, like the more you pick at a scab, it may be ugly, but the more you pick at it and reopen it and pick at it and reopen, let it heal, the scar is going to be there, but the scab has to come back stronger in order for it to heal. Eventually, the body's going to heal. Probably going to leave an ugly ass scar, something you're never going to forget. But I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's formidability. You get stronger. I mean, you can only make the same mistakes only a certain amount of times, even if you make them a ridiculous amount of time. At some point, there's a shift. This is what I'm trying to say. I feel like some of you have already caught on to this shift. But for those that haven't, this is why maybe in the messages, just, I don't know if you've been feeling this or not. But it's because there are people stalking you in lots of ways, but especially energetically. This has been going on for a while. What is the advice here with this Emperor and the Two of Pentacles? Tell me. Star. Yeah, there's a rebirth. Look, to be hopeful and positive. The star energy. Okay, what about it? Just so that I'm clear. What about it? Oof, the star might be a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, because that's what I was about to say. Is it star the Emperor or is it star somebody else? And then boom, somebody else comes out. What's the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords. Okay, what you mean by that? Mm. A Queen of Swords could be not be dishonest or trying to steal something. Because look, it came out like this: Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, and then Six of Swords. So somebody could be moving away from that, moving away from a lying Queen of Swords, a deceitful Queen of Swords, something like that. Or that's the advice, to move away. Or if it's not a liar, because she's not in reverse, but she's still cold, but there's deception here, or strategy, criminal activity. What else does that card say? Deceit, stuff like that. But then there's the Six of Swords, so it's like moving away from that, moving away, and then the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Look at the High Priest. I bet you that's the High Priestess. Yep. Look at it peeking out. Where are we at? We're almost at 20K. That's nice. Can we do another 30K? What is Big Paw? That's interesting. Let me see something. Oh, hi. I didn't even see. That's so funny. And I feel like I saw that name before too. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I didn't register. And then, I don't know. Something said paw, and then it just clicked in my head, and I was like, oh shit. That was funny. Anyway, tell me more about this Six of Swords. Oh, it's so funny. What's the Six of Swords? Get out of here. You hear this? This crazy. Are you on here? I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. I hope I didn't play too long. Is that? Did you hear that? That was funny, yo. That's funny. What am I talking about right now? I just got thrown the fuck off. There you go. Fuck. Let me turn this down. Hold on. Loser. Nine of Swords. Oh, anxiety and fear. What are you scared about? And there's a lot of healing. Four of Swords too. What's anxiety and fear? Who's anxious? That was crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. That was fucking crazy. Page. Knight of Wands. In what way? Oh, somebody's very passionate about long-term success, so they're anxious now. Maybe because of whatever happened with this person and the deceit with the Queen of Swords and moving away. Or maybe this is you. Maybe this is a feminine that's in the Queen of Swords and she's raising her hand to the lies and shit and walking away and getting on the boat. You know what I'm saying? I think where it resonates. Because look at how her hand is towards the Seven of Swords like that. I don't know. Tell you what resonates. It might be a person though, but somebody's very passionate. They're losing sleep and very anxious because they want to passionately go towards long-term success and the harvest. With the Queen of Cups, very interesting. I'm about to jump out of this, girl. I'm not even gonna lie. What do I want to do next? See, I just don't want to get into that. I kind of want to do this though. And then after I do this, then we'll do the African goddess. And then that's it. Okay? I don't know why I want to do this, but I kind of. I'll just take a couple of them. What time is it? Oh, it's only 12 o'clock. Oh my God, it's crazy. I started the day at a crazy time this morning. So I guess I could start on dinner. So early. Because I was like, I gotta find a way. Because it's not enough time in the day to do all the things I'm trying to do. That shit was not working out. I think this is too loud and I'm really nervous because I really don't want to deal with that later. For real. I'm gonna get a copyright, I know it. Holy Spirit, what's the message? What's the advice? I'm gonna just take it like that. I'm not about to go through all that. What's the advice? One at a time, please. Okay, solar plexus. Yeah, so that's like ambition. I feel you on that because it's very quick to get stuck in the mundane of stuff, you know? I was listening to a song yesterday and it makes me think of, I wanted to send it to somebody too. It is Jay-Z, My First Song off the Black album. And it's just the beginning is what I'm referring to when they're interviewing Biggie and he's talking about how Puff told him to stay motivated, to treat every day like it's your first day, every project like it's your first project. You know what I'm saying? That's what solar plexus really is, though. It's ambition, it's energy. You know, like think of the sun. It's motivation, ambition. So if you've been feeling like, man, like maybe you're trying to achieve something and you've either been procrastinating or stuck in the same loop. I've been talking about creating this Patreon for so long, and for some reason I've had a problem setting it up, but finally I like began the process, at least like just begin the process. And my thing too is trying to begin without the necessarily letting go of something else. Letting go is fine as long as you know the time has expired for whatever you're doing. Okay, I'm ready to let this go. But if you know that you're not, you don't necessarily have to sacrifice one positive thing for another positive thing. Just need to, prioritize and manage your time better. Oh, look at harmony on the bottom. This could be with another person or you with yourself. That's masculine and feminine on there. What else is advice, Spirit? So somebody needs to get into their solar plexus or heal it. Oranges too, like eat yellow things, bananas, yellow rice. Okay, stand your ground. I said that about the Taurus, right? Somebody's putting their foot down or something's loud. When the Taurus fell on the floor, somebody sees they're standing up for themselves, standing up for what they want, standing in their power. Look at how he's holding his staff in front of that big old planet. It's crazy. I think he looks pretty powerful, standing like that. 7 is favor. 3 is mind, body, spirit. Yesterday, I was bringing up Christ consciousness, and I was watching on that YouTube channel I told you about, Spirit Science. That's a good one if you want to like look into Christ consciousness, like I was talking about yesterday. And they talk about the Trinity too, and the different aspects of God in like different perspective, like from the east to the west. Like it appears in a lot of places. It's just not only a Western, more Christian based ideology. You know what I'm saying? It's a very good thing to like, just open up your mind to how the different aspects of spirituality and religion play together and are commonality to a vast variety of things, which is how, people like me and other spiritualists are able to connect. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway, choose wisely. There's a choice here that's coming up, or maybe opportunity that will allot you choices. So a pathway is open and you need to choose wisely. Those hearts have not stopped. And I just really appreciate whoever that is. I cannot see. Oh, I know, like constantly on the radio, right? Say you're a fan without saying you're a fan. I don't see it at all. Okay, material and spiritual prosperity. That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, don't blow the bag, okay? Choose wisely. I feel like you're about to get a bag, okay? Whatever is happening that is prosperous, whether it's going to be something you can tangibly feel and get. Ooh, look at sacrifice on the bottom. Wasn't I just talking about sacrifice? Oh, I think that's a hibiscus flower. Wow. Yeah, there's some sort of prosperity here. 6. That's also balance. Give me one more. Authority. Look at that. This could be an emperor. Because this is the emperor card here, and the emperor already came out in the tarot. I'm always reading a guy. Well, listen, it could be a feminine in her masculine. Okay. I sound like a hater, right? Always reading a guy. Dang. Whatever. It's cool. Whatever. Destiny at the bottom. Authority. And this kind of makes me look at this one. That's what I'm saying. Like, it really doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine. Somebody definitely stepping into their authority and their power. You see? Man or woman. Could be stepping into their destiny. Everything else is upside down. That's crazy. What? That's crazy. Mm. Solitude. You could be experiencing some mental conflict due to your heart chakra discontent. If you're spending a lot of time alone, that's what I was saying about prioritizing different tasks to keep your mind busy. Because look what I just saw. Okay, solitude, mental conflict. Are you overthinking? Be patient, okay, as you iron out the thoughts in your head gently, okay? Talk to yourself nicely. Listen to affirmations. Stop repeating the story over and over again if you know the story. Let's focus now on the next page. Maybe not the next chapter. Maybe the next sentence, right? It's got something to do with your heart. And I was thinking about that today. All things, this is healing. This is what I'm saying. All things flow through your heart. So that's why God asks you to guard it. It's your heart chakra. Look, boredom and discontent. So not only may you be discontent, but the boredom may be adding to it. Crown chakra, third eye. But I mean, you're going to be all right in the light. And then positive movement forward. Okay? And then look, prosperity begins. This could have happened already. Wow, that's crazy. Why would I wanted to pick those up? And I only wanted to pull out a little bit. The ones that I really wanted to do, how long have I been on here? This is almost about time. This has been long enough. Were these. So let's pull a couple of these and then we'll get out of here. Thank you so much for the likes. Where are we at? Okay, 30K. Let me see, because I don't really want to shuffle these hard. What's the message, Holy Spirit? For healing, for the collective. Can we make it to 50K? Wow, y'all going in. Oh my God. I love it. YouTube is struggling, but that's okay. But we have 3 more likes than we have views, so I'll deal with that. I know, you keep having to say that. Okay. I need the people that are watching, because on the back end, when I upload the video, it'd be more views than people who actually walk in the room. And I talked about that already. But it's just, I feel like TikTok just has more traffic, period. I don't know. It's just the app of the time right now. That's how it be. Quite old. I've seen many different trends at this point, especially with the internet. Another one will appear. It's just the way it is. It's just the timing next time, you know, or keeping your ear. I have a friend that's really good at that. Every time, and you would think, you would never even know he's so smart. Some people be so smart. Like, and my brother too, like they know before something gets like really, really like popular. Them niggas who be on YouTube watching shit, watching them people who be having commentaries. I'm telling you, people be giving away free game on YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie. I could see why people just be on there all the time. But it all depends, like, because content is content. You gotta be careful. Something about fasting and frequency sounds. I'm not gonna say about any one at a time. You gotta be careful with what you're consuming. You know what I mean? I don't want all that at once. Somebody could need new friends. The Capricorn is significant. They got a temper. Somebody needs to work on their temper and needs to read the book of Psalms. All right, let me stop talking. Let me get the card spirit. What's the advice? Why gotta be so much though? That's the thing. Like, stay connected and meditate and ground yourself. Go in nature. Go outside. A Libra is significant. Somebody has this in their chart. Libra. 33K. I need to stop smoking and drinking. I feel seen. If I could get as small as this card. A Leo. Somebody got Leo in their chart. Hey. Hello to everybody on the live. I haven't been looking at what has been said. 30K, I know, right? We're at 35K now. Somebody is going in. I'm trying to see who it is. It's JB. Who that is, though, for real. Listen to me. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. I'm excited. We about to make it to 40K. That's crazy. I got a cat down here. All right, yeah, somebody's a Leo. Tell me more. Fast and eat clean. So make sure you're eating clean. Fast, you know, like get on a fasting schedule. So eat only between a window of 8 hours or 6 hours, or when you fast for a certain amount of hours. Like when I was doing it consistently, I would fast. I would only eat between the hours of 12 and like maybe 7, 8 the latest. And then the next day I don't eat until 12. And then when I do eat, I start off with something as wholesome as possible. First water, and then like maybe a fresh squeezed orange, or just eat an orange or apple, you know, because it has sugar, natural sugar, to get like your body, your stuff up. Drink water, and then I will eat a meal. So that's what I meant when I wrote this with the fasting. Isolation. So that may be a thing, because I know it came up already too. I don't think it's a bad thing, because when I wrote it, because this is a healing deck, there are no negative things. So nothing crazy is about to pop out. I think we've heard plenty of that, and we're going to get back to it. But for right now, I feel like in this moment of time, this is something that we need. You feel me? Yeah, intermittent fasting is cool. And isolation. It's okay if you're isolating right now. That's not a problem. But be careful what you're doing in isolation. Are you driving yourself crazy? Or are you doing positive things that are good for you, self care, that are loving to yourself in isolation? Reading, doing shadow work, working on yourself in isolation. Boredom and stillness isn't that the devil's playground? Isn't that what they say? An idle mind. So is your mind idle in isolation? That's when it would be something to worry about. Okay. Childhood wounds. Let me get some more spirit. Let's see advice. I forgot. This is when I was like fresh in my spiritual journey, like just like maybe about to graduate one level. I hadn't really. I was celibate. Like my energy was super clean. I wasn't talking to nobody. I sat down and started thinking of all the things that I did to help me get to where I was at this point. And back then, when I was using the cards, I didn't really think nothing of it. But now that I have been going on for some time, and it's not a bad thing to revisit them. Like just the energy on the cards and remembering where I was when I drew them, like I miss it. Like I miss it. It just feels so peaceful. Period. So that's a really good reminder, and that also lets me know that this is me, and I did that. So if I could do that, and even if as you transform during the transformation, you move on to something else and you learn lessons, you're not gonna escape that shit. Like you're not gonna heal and then be like, oh, I've been in shadow doing shadow work, but I'm popping out and I'm perfect. No, you're about to run into a counterfeit that's gonna drag you for filth. And then you're gonna have to go back, but this time you're not gonna have to go so far. You know, you have the tools you need, like, and you may not even get drugged. You may be like, you may peep the red signs, you may actually, make the changes earlier. But there are going to be some things that you don't know. And that's the whole thing about moving along the way, because those things you don't know are going to be the new experiences to make you wiser, stronger, better. You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyway, tell me more. Touch some grass. So go outside, put your feet on some grass. Listen, I don't like that. I don't like to walk through grass. I was a problem. I was. I don't like. First of all, I was a sneakerhead, so I don't like my sneakers getting dirty. I don't like my shoes getting dirty. I don't like to walk through grass. So when I was going through this, now they was like, go, outside in the grass, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. That's dirty. So what I did, I will go to the beach. That's still the earth. That's still grounding, and I would just dig away at the beach. And then eventually, with time, I would find grass that I would be comfortable with or whatever, and I would either put my hands on it or sit on it, put my feet on it. But I'm not a grass person, so if that's an issue for you, I get it. I'm not a grass person. But if you are, wonderful. But the beach will also get you to this, okay? I noticed it's over. I know people don't be wanting to watch things for mad long. I'm gonna go. Breath work, breathing in and out. I was trying to give us time, but we made it to 40K. I love y'all for that. We made it to the first goal. Look at that. We did. We did. That's awesome. Breath work. So I could give you a suggestion for that. So that's counting. Before the counting, this is how I started. When I wrote this card, this is what I meant. Taking a deep breath all the way in to the point where you feel you've reached your capacity, and at that point, try to stretch it and take a little bit more. And on descend, as you exhale, push all the way out to the feel as if you have emptied your lungs all the way. And then when you feel like you can't, try to push a little bit more. And then to add to that. Now, once you practice that, add thoughts to it. Aha! I'm ignoring you, YouTube. I'm sorry. But yeah, add some thoughts to it. Like inhale positivity and blessings and abundance and knowledge and wisdom and purity. Exhale, fill in the blank. You understand? That's my learn something new. I feel like we just did. Or decide to learn something else. I don't know. Let it go. Let it go. Let it the fuck go. Let it go. Man, let that shit go, man. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Resolved, unresolved, clarity, no clarity. Let it go. Just let go. I don't know. That's my advice. How y'all feel? You taking notes? I know. I hope you were able to because your hands were so busy the whole entire time. Thank you for the gifts. Look at those. I love those hot tamales. I love spicy food. I gotta do something with y'all, man. Maybe I gotta come on at a different time. I don't know. But I love you anyway, Kat. Very much so. You already know that. Thank you for the gifts. I think I'm pretty much done here. I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't want to take too much of y'all time. I appreciate you for coming on and sharing your energy with me. I'm gonna wrap this up and move on with the rest of the time I have for the day. I'm probably gonna crash something serious, but I am gonna be honest. I did have black tea, and that is a lot of caffeine. So that shit got me tweaking. And I don't want to have to take that every day. I really don't. But I think it's definitely helping, to be honest. Either way, that's the truth. I'm going to go. I pray, over those operating in the light, that your healing journey is successful, and you get through it and you feel encouraged and you call in your blessings and all of your abundance. Forgive yourself and forgive others, so on and so forth. I call back my energy, my abundance, my likeness, my protection from all places seen and unseen, known and unknown, especially from those who do not wish me well, as well as the living and the dead. I return your energy back to you, cleansed in a divine light. Okay? I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day this Thursday. Okay? Thank you for those that came on. No, thank you. Thank you for sticking with me, rocking with me, coming on every single time, being supportive, showing love, trying to help me grow, I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you for your energy as well. And I hope that whatever you gave me, whether it's energetically, a gift, a donation, whatever, if you ever done a reading, what have you, you get that back tenfold, okay? That's my prayer to God for you. Thanks for your time, guys. Thanks for listening to me babble. It's been great, and I look forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, okay? So I want to try to get on here as early as 10. I say that every day. I gotta go because I gotta get on. I gotta go because I gotta get on TikTok Live by 10 o'clock. Never make it. I washed my car this morning and everything. I was super productive though. But, so the goal is just look for me around that time. By 11 o'clock, by noon, I should definitely be here. Okay? I love you very much and thank you for all your love and support and all of the likes. We're on the goal, on the road to 100K, huh? Let's see how long it takes. Okay? I'm just kidding. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace.